All right, so yesterday Jacob and I built his computer box, and today what we're going to do is we're going to walk through how to create a video of all of those clips that we did yesterday. So what we're going to start with is I have a folder over here in my movies folder for Educate Us. And so I've gone into that folder and we've got another folder that we created here called Computer Box. So we're going to go into that and then we're going to right click here and we're going to create a new folder and we're going to call it the build. And then I have airdropped all of our images that we made yesterday over here to our downloads folder. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click on the first file here, and then we're going to scroll down here to the bottom to the first file or the last file that we have. We're going to hit the shift key and then click on that last file, and it's going to highlight everything in between those two clicks. And then I'm going to click and drag. So I'm holding the mouse down and we're going to click it and drag it and drop it inside of the build folder. And so you'll see it disappeared. All those files disappeared from over here inside of our downloads folder. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here to our build folder, and you see that we have everything listed here. So the next step is we're going to work with Final Cut Pro. We're on a MacBook today, so we're going to use Final Cut Pro. But most all video editors work in a similar way. So the things that we go through here, they're going to be the very basics because Jacob's actually going to be the one processing this video. But the things that we go through here should apply to pretty much any video editor. So if you're on Linux and you're using Kdenlive, for example, or you're on Windows and you're using Premiere, any of the editors, or you're on your iPad and you're actually using the Apple Movie Maker program, any of them are going to be similar. So let's jump into Final Cut Pro and see how we're going to actually start working with it. So to do that, down here at the bottom, we've got our icon for Final Cut Pro, and we're just going to kick that off, and then we're going to get Jacob over here and let him start laying out this video and creating a new project. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to jump back over. All right, so we're in Final Cut Pro. So we've got to create a new project now. So what we're going to do is, you see the Educate Us over here on the left, point to it, and we're going to right click on that. And on a Mac, you do it with 2 fingers. So we're just going to push 2 fingers down, and we're going to do a new event. All right, and then for the name of it, we're going to put Computer Box. All right, and then notice that we've told it to create a new project at the same time. So go ahead and click OK. Now, this step is going to be different for all the different programs. I actually don't really like the way Final Cut does projects and events. It's very distracting. So most of the other video editors, you don't have to do this step. Now, what we're looking for now is we want to actually find the Computer Box project that we created over here, and we're going to click on it on the left. So click on Computer Box. All right, and so now we're going to open up our Finder, which is where we copied all those programs a minute ago, and we're going to click on any one of those movie files there. And now we're going to hold the Command key down and click A. So that highlights all of the movie clips that we want in this video. And so then we're going to click on any of them, hold the mouse down, and then drag all of them up there. So we're going to click, drag up here into our project, and then drop them. And so that's going to put all of the movie clips inside of our project. So now the way that this works, and the way that most of these things work, is that we're going to start with our first clip that we want in our movie, and we're going to start watching it. Now, the way that we do that is we take the mouse and we point up here to the first part of this project, and you can see in Final Cut how it actually scrolls through that movie. But if I get all the way over here to the very beginning and we hit the space bar,
what we're going to be doing today
that's going to actually start playing the video. Now, there's two keys on the keyboard that you need to remember. The I key is the in key, and the O key is the out key. And what that means is that if I wanted to pull a video, let's say that I wanted to start this video at the very beginning of the clip, I don't have to hit the I key over there because it's already there. But if we start playing this video and we decide right here we want to stop, so we want to take everything in between where the clip head is up here. You see where the little play thing is. So we're going to take everything from the beginning of the clip to the current position, and we're going to hit the O key. And then watch what happens to the clip. You see it's got a little border around just that section of the clip. And so now we're going to grab that. So we're going to click and hold push down and then hold the pressure on it. And then we're going to use your other finger to drag. So what we're going to do is drag it down here and put it in the timeline at the very bottom. So just bring it all the way down and drop it. Just let go. All right, so this introduces us to another key element of all the video processors, is that they all have a timeline somewhere. So, and usually they're at the bottom of the program. So what we're doing is we're going to go into this video, to all the clips that we did yesterday, and we're going to start dragging and dropping them down into this timeline in the way that we want them to show up. And so you can highlight, you can select whatever portions of the video you want. You can grab the entire clip and move it down. If it turns out the whole clip is valuable, then we're just going to pull the whole clip down, and then we're just going to put them in order all the way across this timeline so that we get the movie that we're actually looking for and get our final product. So we're going to pause the video right now, and we're going to let Jacob go through and actually build this project so that we can actually get the movie. So the movie that you're watching on building the computer box, Jacob is the one that actually processed the whole video. So he's the one that went through and put all the clips in and got the video the way that he wanted it to be for the final result. Okay, so Jacob has gone in and processed the video, or he's gone in and created the video. I was showing him over here on the right hand side of Final Cut, there's a little icon you click that opens up your dissolve, this cross dissolve that we added to the in between each clip, so that when it transitions from one thing and goes into the next thing, it kind of has a blur that it goes through to get over there. So he's done quite a bit of work here. He's been at this for about an hour. So he's gotten a little bit of experience of actually a professional way of creating a video. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually build this video. And so in Final Cut, what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to File, Share, and we're going to tell it to create a 1080p video. And then that is going to go out and create our video. So we're going to say building computer box, and then we're just going to tell it next. It's going to put it in the movies folder, and it's going to call it building computer box. And so we're just going to save that, and that's it. And so when this thing finishes building the video, we'll upload it into the Educate Us YouTube channel and get it linked to the website. And then we'll move on to the next phase of the build project.